My name is Lily, and the story I'm about to tell you is not mine, but the story of one of my best friends, Sophie. Jake is Sophie's guy, and they met online through Insta. Sophie said you don't get guys like him at school. He has his own car and a lot of experience with life. She was just so into him, and she said he was really her type. She said no one understood her like he did, and it made her feel amazing. Like sex, but the deep stuff too. She claims she was so lucky. She just wanted to be with him all the time. His mates were nice to her too, and she met a new group of girlfriends through Jake's mates. She said they would drink and do a few E's, which meant they would get really horny when they danced, but she always said Jake only had eyes for her. Sophie said her mum didn't get her life. She hated being at home, so she would just stay out for days on end. Sophie would always tell me how Jake's brother was really good to her by giving her money all the time. He always sorts her out when she's broke. She said they would hang out and smoke weed and sometimes do stuff, but Jake didn't mind. He was cool with whatever. Sophie would say the sluts at school kept telling her that her guy was sleeping with them and that he was playing her. But she was so in love with him that she'd just write it off as them being bitches and insist he wouldn't do that. Sophie would tell me that they would go for drives, and she could tell by the way he looked at her that he loved her. He even wanted her to move in with him. Things were moving fast, but that's what she wanted. Sophie really started to change, and she started to hate everyone apart from Jake. She also told me that she started to hate Jake's brother, and she said he would try to get her wasted all the time so he can have sex with her. She said Jake didn't care what she did. She just wanted them to get away, but they didn't have the money and she didn't even know where to go. The last time I saw Sophie, she said, "This is my life now, Lily." She loves Jake, but she doesn't get why he doesn't want to open up to her. She really doesn't want to get pregnant. She's had sex with loads of his mates and they just get her really drunk and she just goes along with it. Jake joins in sometimes, but she can't really remember. Sophie doesn't go to school anymore. Jake's all she has. She needs him.